you can hear me. Say hello if you can hear me. I'm gonna just quickly pop in the chat so I can see this. All right, I'm gonna talk to you about prospecting and what to look out for business partners. If they or how they treat you is how they're going to treat their business. So if you resonate with any of this, drop a 1 in the chat. I'm gonna be super quick because I gotta hop on a team blitz, but I know it's kind of a little bit late and totally unexpected, but I want to talk to you a little bit about how somebody treats you is how they're going to treat their business. And so what I mean is I'm going to relate it back to my experiences. I'm 2 years with Younique this Saturday, and so many of you who have been around a lot longer can have a lot more stories. But if you're new, I want you to know you're not alone. And I remember this probably only the last few months have I really realized this, but when you're new and you're prospecting and you're trying to find business partners, even if you're not new and you're trying to the excitement of oh my gosh, someone's interested, oh my gosh, she would be so good. We have so much belief in somebody way before they do, but how they treat you is exactly how they're gonna treat their business. And honestly, I relate this to exactly like you wouldn't wanna date somebody if they didn't wanna date you. If they didn't like you, didn't find you attractive, they were mean, you wouldn't want to be with them. And so it's the same thing in your business. If you, like today, I had a girl, she has been interested, I've talked to her a bunch of times, so today I sent her a message saying like, hey, I just wanted to follow up, let's check in, when can we set up a time to call? She read it and has never responded. And my instant reaction is like, oh, okay, you want to keep asking, but I've talked to her, now answering questions, that's okay, but I need to let that go. So again, drop in the chat if any of this has happened to you, if you've been left on red. And so I realized that if she's not going to respond to my messages, she's not going to respond to me in messages later when she joins the business, she's going to treat her customers that way. She's going to treat her business that way. And so you need to watch out for how they treat you because that's exactly how they're going to show up in their business. Doesn't mean they can't change, doesn't mean they can't get better. But if somebody is full of negative thoughts, self-doubt, I can't, and has all these reasons why they can't do their business, it is not your obligation to tell them why they can. Thank you, it's actually a dress. Thank you, Ashley. I swear I got it at a thrift store and I swear this must be somebody's old school uniform because I'm like, that's what it reminds me of. But I'm glad I've actually gotten a lot of compliments on it, so I'm glad people like it. But if you, there's a big difference between answering somebody's questions and automatically people are going to be like, oh, I can't do sales, I'm not good at makeup. That's okay. Those are okay rejections and things that they're going to have stumbling blocks. But I had a lady, and I always realize back to my own experiences. The amount of I can'ts and her mindset sucked. In all honesty, it sucked. And it made me realize in the process of talking to her, I'm like, I don't want her on my team. Now, if she out of the blue decided to sign up, okay, I'll work with her. But the way she responded to me, the way, I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of this. I can't. And refuses to, I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to stop trying to, recruit her, and I'm just going to give genuine advice and love. And everything I said just responded with, well, no, I can't do that because of this. Or, no, I'm not going to. And so it made me realize, one, listening to somebody else say all those things reminds me of ooh, do I ever do that? Do I say I can't start that because of this? Do I say I can't do this because of this? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever said that? And you laugh at somebody else when they say it, and when you're prospecting, oh my gosh, but you can learn how to do it. And then you say it to yourself. I have said for the longest time that I could never do a podcast. Nobody would listen to me. They're all been done before. And then I said to myself, oh my gosh, that's exactly what all of my people say. I can't. And I tell them, but what if you could? So that's a whole side thing for myself. But she just kept saying her mindset, and she would not shift. She would not change. She had all these complaints, but would not shift. And so it makes me realize, and this is why you need to just let it go. Bless and release. So when somebody asks questions in your business, answer them. If somebody has a few little objections, that's okay. You're going to walk them through and explain. But you don't want somebody who doesn't want this business. If it's not going to be a right fit for them, if they are too busy, time is a big one. Now, there is a big difference between do you actually not have time or are you just making excuses, not realize how you can fit this business into the nooks and crannies. But if they truly think that they don't have time, they keep using that excuse, I'm so busy, I got this, and this, they're not going to put the time in. Even though you know, based on your own life and your own experience, you can easily fit the business here and there, and it's what you put your priorities on. And I had this conversation with a lady today. I said, she was like, yeah, I'm just juggling so much for now. I said, okay, if you're ever a little less busy, I would love to talk with you. Because in all honest truth, I only want to work with somebody who has the time to, whatever their goals are, $100, $1,000, $1 million in this business. But I want those people who it's going to be a fit for both of us, that we're going to get along, you're going to match my energy, we're going to both work together, that this is going to be what's best for you. Because honestly, as much as network marketing is the best industry to be a part of, I absolutely love it, and our company is like the freaking best. Like the more and more I hear about other people's stuff and like restrictions on things that companies allow and don't allow, I'm like, man, I like picked a really good company, and I'm super thankful that the first company I joined was unique, and I've been super spoiled, so I'm very thankful with that. But if she can't put that in, then it's not going to work, because I know from so much experience of chasing after your team, and if you've ever experienced this, 1, you need to stop. 2, it's okay, we've all done it, but if you're in it, and it's okay, this is going to happen, you're going to recruit somebody, then she's going to ghost you. She's not going to show up. Or she's going to give you all these goals, and you're going to just keep kind of like, come on. You're going to waste your time messaging over and over again. Now, it's still going to happen for those people who are super, super gung-ho. I have a lady who she joined a long time ago. She was super gung-ho. She like messaged me. She immediately did it and has not talked to me since. It's like, what happened? So it's still going to happen, but you want to vet those people. And I probably got to hop off because I got to go do my blitz. But switch your mindset of when you're messaging somebody, straight up, first of all, I got this really good tip from Fraser Brooks. Send a video message. Now, you can make a generic one, but I would redo it every few days because eventually people, especially if you're in your stories a lot, this is a unique outfit. If I send you a video, they're going to know she sent that a few days ago and it's quite generic and she's not sending it to me. Or if you have the time, if you're only sending out a few a day, literally go like, hey, Kathy, I wanted to reach out to you. So exactly the word you were saying, hey, I just want to reach out to you. I think you would be awesome at doing this business with me. Would you be open to hearing more? If not, no pressure. A video is really good because you can keep it short. They can see your face and they can hear your authenticity in your voice. And to truly mean, like, if it's not for you, no worries. Because now you've taken the pressure off for them. You're expecting that if they say no, it's okay. And if it's a no for now. Like, it took me 2 years to join. One of my top leaders said she watched me for, I think it was like 8 months before she joined me. So it's okay. It might take them some time. Yes, voice messages are really good. Videos are really good. I also, too, like to make sure, okay, it's a clear photo of my face. And when I send the video, and then I just write, I would love to know your thoughts and put a little hand. Because I know for me personally, if somebody sends me a link or a video without me asking or talking to them first, I'm going to assume it's one of those like scams or viruses because that happens all the time. So change your mindset of it's okay if they say no, and to let go when they have told you over and over again, no. Even if they haven't said the words, no, I don't want to join, but you have that conversation back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they just keep coming up with reasons why they shouldn't join, and you keep giving them reasons why. You still give them those few reasons why, and you just like, literally I told her like, you know, like that girl from today, I just said like, hey, whenever you have more time, I would love to help you. I work with girls around their own schedule, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. Then I move the conversation on to something else. Always ask them like, well, how's your day going? So I let her know that when she has more time, that I would love to work with her, that she can do this business 10 minutes a day. I will make it more clear to her though, if she says, oh, I want to make $1,000, $100,000 in this business, you're gonna have to put more than 10 minutes in. But I'm letting her know that, like, first of all, your excuse of you're probably too busy is an excuse. But if you literally don't have that 10 minutes a day, that's okay. Right now, she's starting up a bunch of things. Maybe in a year when her kids aren't so young, things will change. But you've got to just let it go and, like, go for the no. Another really big tip that I'm going to leave you with is come up with a little dance that's just like a few, like, every time you get a no, you're going to feel ridiculous. But every time someone's negative about your business or you get a no. So even if you're at family dinner, and I know this is going to happen to me because my mother-in-law says it all the time. She's like, oh, pyramid. She supports my business and she doesn't mean it in a bad way, but I know what she means when she says a pyramid. Like, she doesn't truly believe that this is like a good, authentic business. And so straight up at family dinner, I'm going to stand up and you hear that no, you hear someone be negative, my chair's not going to move, I have a carpet now, and you just go, do. And so I'm going to confront her and just be like, ugh. Well, I promised my team I would do this, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to dance because you just call my business a pyramid, or you just call it a scam, or because you said no to my business. No, you don't have to tell your prospects that you're saying no. But it reminds you that, like, celebrate. It's okay, be silly, because even no matter how many messages, even though I'm letting it go, it still hurts you a little bit that they said no. It's not you. It's just not for them right now. And in all honesty, a lot of people that say no to it, it probably isn't for them, because not everyone is meant to be an entrepreneur. Not everyone's meant to be in network marketing. And definitely not everyone's meant to be in sales. But the right people will come to you. Just kind of like squash their objections. Let them know. Like, hey, sales is a learnable skill and I would love to help you learn, but if it's not for you, that's okay. Because let them know that you would teach them how to learn skills, or teach skills, that you would teach them how to sell, that it's learnable. So you're letting them know, because most people are not aware, even though it's super obvious. Hey, Kaylee, most people are not aware that you can learn skills once you finish high school, that you can still learn things. And I was the same of like, no, I don't know how to do skills, and I don't know how to do sales, and I don't know how to do makeup. Okay, Izzy, can you learn? I'm like, yes, actually, yeah, I could. And still to this day, I catch myself, and it's gonna happen daily of like, oh, I can't, what, can't, you can't? Or you currently don't have the skill set, but you could learn. So you just let them know, like, hey, I could teach you how to do that. If you're ever open to it, I love using open because people don't like to be closed-minded. If you're ever open to it, I would love to teach you how to do those sales skills and build it up. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. And so just let it go and really pay attention to their mindset, because your prospects will very clearly tell you exactly how they're going to treat you in this business, and treat their business. If they don't get back to you, if you have to send them multiple messages, I know I was going to let you guys go, but I'm just really passionate about this because it's something I'm constantly learning. I have spent so much time chasing people because I see, oh my gosh, her makeup's so good, she's so good, she posts a lot. Like, I have a lady who literally does this business all the time. She posts, she does makeup, she does tutorials, she does all this stuff. She would be perfect. She could totally make money doing this business, but her excuse is she's a single mom of 4 and she doesn't have the time. Yet daily she posts intense, massive makeup looks. And I'm just like, okay. But even if I convinced her to do it, finally convinced her to sign up, because we had the best business kit we have right now. Like, it is amazing. If you don't know what our business kit right now is, the Bold Beginners Kit, it is so good. I wish I could re-sign up. I could convince her, just like, hey, for us in Canada, it's $119. So for $99, you could get all this. I could convince her. But if you have to convince somebody to join, you're going to have to convince them to work their business, and you will not be able to. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you have an amazing rest of your evening. Go out, reach out to those people. Stop being scared. Hey, Renee, don't be scared. Send out those messages, because there's a woman on the other end, even though she looks Instagram perfect, or she, looks whatever, that is begging, praying, and wishing, I don't know how I'm going to feed my kids next week. I don't know how I am going to pay that bill. Or for me, it had nothing to do with money, but I had no hobbies, didn't have many friends, and I was like just praying to be able to find a purpose in my life. And this fell into my lap, and I'm so, so thankful. So all you have to do is ask, and just be like, hey, I don't care what the outcome is. You will come across some really rotten potatoes out there. There are some mean people who judge our whole entire industry, which is a whole other topic that I could get into. Nobody else in the world judges network marketing, the fact that it's like, no, your objection is based on that one company or your one experience. Stop judging the whole industry based on your one experience. If McDonald's messed up your order, you would not hate on all restaurants, right? It's like, what? It makes no sense. But anyways, I'm gonna hop out. Thank you guys for stopping by. And if you're catching the replay, say replay in the bottom. And again, let me know if any of this resonates with you. I have a bunch of training topics that I would love to talk to you guys all about, because these things help me to process and talk out loud, as well as I have them here for my team. Have a great night.